There we go, we can turn you around as well. Cool. Hello everyone. Anyways, I just come and got some shade for 1 second. Obviously there's no one online right now because I've just gone live and I didn't tell anybody because it's unexpected, folks, basically. So apparently we're going to see the eclipse, the best here in Mexico. I'm not in the best part of Mexico for this. The best part is over on the Pacific coast or the Pacific coast, however you want to say it, over Mazatlan and another town like over that way basically. So but we should see it partially here on the Yucatan Peninsula. So I'm just heading down to the beach now. Basically I'm cycling down to the beach to see if I can see anything or spot, to see if it goes any darker. Do you know what I mean? Because it's supposed to go darker basically. So yeah, I thought I'd do a live just to do that, just to see what's going on and show you guys, because at home in the UK, where I'm from, in the UK, or certain parts of the world anyway, wherever you are, wherever you may be, where it's dark right now, it's you're not going to be able to see it obviously. So I'm just cycling down to the beach. Let's go. Let me put you forward for a minute. I'm nearly there now, so I'm going to take you off the bike, but let's just cycle down. The sound's probably going to be terrible because it's windy, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry, but we're just going to have a couple of minutes on the bike, not even that, and then I'm going to be walking to the beach. So but this is the end of 5th Avenue. This is the really quiet area, 5th. Let me show you a nice Roger Waters graffiti piece that a guy that I know now personally, he made that. How cool is that? My mum would love that. Jem, if you're watching this, tell mum, show mum this. She would love that. It's cool, eh? Love a nice piece there. Anyway, we're here to see if we notice anything of the eclipse. The sun's right above us right now, like right above. And unfortunately, some clouds have come in. It's kind of fortunate because it makes it cooler. It's hot as here, but it's not so good to see the sun, obviously. But anyways, let's head on down to the beach, folks. Forgot to bring a t-shirt as well, so I don't have any shade, anything to put over my shoulders. It's probably a little bit wobbly. So this is a beach that I like to come down to quite often. It's not going to be as windy in a minute, folks. If it is windy, if you can hear me. I don't even know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know in the comments there. I don't know if I can see the comments because the sun is so bright. I can't see the screen very well either. So you might have to bear with me if you're commenting and I'm not replying. I'm going to have to walk from here on in because it's sandy. So, where are you, folks? Is there anyone on? 2 people. Hello, peeps. I can't see the comments. No, I can't see the comments, sorry. Anyway, I'm just gonna pop on down here now. Hang on. Let me turn around. There you go. So, it's not gone any darker yet, folks. It's very similar. I think it's over a span of a couple of hours. So this is right at the beginning of it, basically. So I'm just having to push my bike through the sand, which ain't easy. But hey ho. Anyway, how are you guys doing? What are you up to? Any of you guys watching the eclipse from anywhere else? Yeah, man, it's beautiful. There's a little bit of shade down here, but it could be taken. But it's a Monday afternoon, so it could be quite quiet. I'm leaving you on the front, folks, because I'm sure you'd rather see this than my mug. So let's head on down. But yeah, I'll have more of a chance to see the comments if I can in a bit. If I can find some shade and Maybe the brightness of my screen's down a little bit. Switch that up a bit. Someone down on their little motorbike here. Yeah, man, it's looking nice. It's quite windy today, so and I'm using my phone here, so it's a little bit. The sound might not be great down by the beach, but I'm just going to tie this bike up to a thing here, and then I'll head onto the beach. So bear with us. Sneak peek. Folks, bear with. Just gotta tie this up because nothing's safe around here, folks. I left a dog toy for a few minutes once, and it went missing straight away. So yeah, you can't leave anything around here, man. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Take you off there. Ah, gracias. Thank you very much. I've dropped my glasses here, so bear with me, folks. I'm gonna sort myself out. 1 second. I'm even going to take my phone. I'm even having to take that, folks, because it's not safe there. Anyway, if you just joined me, if you just tuned in, we're down at the beach. We're going to see if we can notice the eclipse here in Mexico on the Yucatan Peninsula. Anyway, let me show you the beach here. Doing some kind of work here, which is good. It's just looking nice today. All of the shades are taken, unfortunately. Maybe you can't hear me because it's very windy. I don't know. Let me put a flip-flop behind my phone to see if that makes a difference. So it's going to look like I'm talking to my flip-flop. Anyways, folks, there's no shade. I have to be very careful. I'll stay here for a little while. But like I say, the clouds have come over a little bit, so you can't see the sun really clearly. It's absolutely beautiful down here. I'm going to sit here because there's not many people here. Nothing to sit against or anything like that. Anyway, folks, take a seat. So yeah, man, I haven't got. This is what I need, a little shade. I need to bring a little shade like this. That's what I need to buy. Well, we have got one actually, but I cycle down here quite a lot, so I don't see much. I don't see much. I mean, I don't have the bag basically, so it's a bit of a nightmare to cycle with. Anyway, let me see if I can see anything here. I can't see the screen. I can't see the screen, so whoever's commenting, if there is any comments, I can't see. I really can't see. I'll look back on it after, don't worry about that. Anyway, let me just show you the sun. Looking very full at the moment. So not a lot to see, man, apart from a very nice beach. So yeah, like I say, it's the other side of the Mexico that you're going to see this the most, unfortunately. Mazatlan is the main town up in Sinaloa, which is one of the most dangerous states in Mexico, presumably, because it has a big cartel presence there. as does here in the peninsula. So and after being here for a little while, you kind of learn a little bit about how it works over here, you know. And it's quite an interesting place, so to speak. Very interesting indeed. Especially when you've spoken to a couple of people that have stories to tell, you know. It's quite crazy. It's very interesting how this part of the world is run. Let me just say that. It's not, and I wouldn't say it's any worse than any other part of the world at the moment, to be honest with you. I don't feel any unsafer here than I do in the UK with the way the police are and the government and all of that, you know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's very, very interesting. When people are afraid to come to Mexico, you know, a lot of people are kind of afraid to come, or they will stay in the resorts because they don't feel too safe staying in the town, for example, where we are, because they hear about shootings and things like this. I've been here just over 4 months now, I think, and I haven't heard or seen or smelt anything of any shooting or anything like that. So there's many, I'm sure there's been many in the UK, in my country. I'm sure there's been many shootings, many stabbings, many kidnappings, you know, many yeah, just all sorts going on in my country right now. It's not a very safe place to be. So I don't feel any unsafer here. I feel safer, in fact. I feel safer here. I feel just as relaxed here, definitely. And the weather, obviously, that's on our side here at the moment. I believe the UK is not too good right now, but I hope that gets better for you soon. But to be honest with you, I've been saying to a few friends, I'd be quite happy with a bit of rain, to be honest. I'm missing a bit of rain. I haven't had any for ages, a long time. So I'm really wanting to get some rain, honestly. Please bring me some rain. Please bring me some rain. Let me show you. See, I can't even see how to do this. Some of the birds just hovering above there. I love these because they look like kites, basically. They almost look like kites. They just don't move. They just hover. Amazing. Some windsurfers at the back over there. Yeah, it's pretty quiet today, actually. As you can see, down that way it gets a little quieter. And someone's set themselves up a nice little setup here. I like that. But also you have to be very careful here because people steal bags. And this bush behind me, hide in there. People hide in there. So when you go for a swim out there, they see you in the water and they come straight here, get your bag, and off they pop. Because there is a path behind there that goes straight off into the bush. So yeah, man, you have to be careful. It's a bit sad, really, in that respect. But you just got to get used to that, and you just got to accept that. You know, there is desperate people out here. There is, you know, like, and otherwise they wouldn't do it. You have to be very unlucky for it to happen to you. But you just got to be careful with your stuff. You know, it's just common sense. Oh man, I wish I could see the screen a little bit better. No, there's no comments on the bottom there, unless maybe I need to press something to see the comments. Anyway, sorry folks if I can't see it. I'm gonna, because I've just set this up. I've just done this off the cuff. Do you know what I mean? I've just come down here and I thought I'd go live quickly, just in case we notice anything crazy going on. Because apparently other things are going on in the world today. Crazy stuff. Like CERN apparently is getting switched on. I got told by a friend. But all sorts of stuff, you know, energy stuff, and yeah, I don't know. Special day apparently. I need to go and get some shade, man. My shoulders are really burning, like, so I'm gonna head somewhere else and see if I can find a little bit of shade at least. I thought I'd be okay, but no. I can feel my shoulders are burning already. I cycled all the way here, you know. So come on folks, we're gonna head on off, see if I can find anything. Shade here they have as well. They put some new shades here, like palapas they call them, but they're just all taken. I thought it would be quieter today, actually, with it being a Monday. I'll go switch over. Is that it? These shades coming up here. Yeah, very nice. So they're spending a little bit of money on the beach here and stuff. which is really, really nice. And they're digging something here, like they're digging something like a pathway to the beach. I hope it's for like wheelchairs or something. That'd be awesome. That would be cool, man. Anyways, it's a bit of shade, yeah. All the shades are taken, unfortunately. Let's go and have a look. See if I can squeeze in on one. Anyways, are any of you guys watching this from anywhere today or not? I don't know if you're able to see it from where you are, but if you are watching it from somewhere, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, if you've just joined us, I'm on the Yucatan Peninsula here in Mexico, and I'm trying to see the partial eclipse, basically. It's proven to be very hot. They have that peak time for the heat here now, and there's not a lot of shade on the beach unless you bring your own. So I've just come down here, not a lot is happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on back somewhere, maybe not far, and sit in the shade and see if I can watch it from there. Let's go. Vamos. See this one. There you go. There's the beauty, there's the beast. That's what gets me about town, folks. That's what gets me about town. Anyway, let me just sort this out. I'm gonna get you back on the what do you call it? You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Handlebars. So yeah, I hope some of you guys are watching this from somewhere. I'm looking forward to seeing like what's being seen over on the other side of Mexico, because if they've got nice weather and everything like that over there, if they've got clear weather, then there's going to be there should be some nice photos and stuff online. I'm looking forward to seeing what people are going to post over there. So very interesting indeed if you're into all of this stuff, space, planets, all that jazz. Alright, good to go. We're back at alright folks, I can't get my bike out of it. There we go. Oof. Let's switch you over again so you can have a look. This town's very interesting actually. It's since I've been here over the last 4 months and got to know and see how people live here and the locals, how it used to be only just 30 years ago. It used to be a very small little fishing town, village, and it's gone massive now because of tourism. But when you cycled out of the town where we are pretty much here, if you cycle away from the beach 5 minutes, you're in a very local part of town. And you see how the local people live still, you know. A lot of them don't have beds really, they just have hammocks because the houses are fairly small. They can sleep in a hammock and then just take it down in the morning, so that there's space for like a lounge, you know, so they have a bedroom and a lounge. It's mad. Take yourself away from the town. And then just a bit of research, you know, of how it used to be. I met a guy who's lived here for 50 years, he's from the US. He said he remembers it when it was nothing here, you know, just a tiny little village, and now he sees it like this. He's got a big place on the beach and all of that. It's crazy, man. But when you come here as just like a tourist and you just stick to the touristy places, you're definitely not seeing the whole side of this place, you know. You're seeing the area that's been done up for the tourists, and which is all very interesting also, but at the same time it's very interesting cycling through some of these local places and seeing how they really live here. Hola, ¿qué tal? Yes, folks, yes. That's why I like cycling through the streets here, you know. I love it. Cycling slowly, just kind of being a fly on the wall, so to speak, you know, especially at certain times of the day when the locals are sitting outside and enjoying certain times of the day. It's just, you're seeing the real side of it, you know. It's really nice to see, and I like to try and contribute as much as I can down that way as well, you know, in the little shops and things like that, even if it's just a drink or something, you know, like a bottle of water or snacks, something like that. At least it's something, because they've lived here the whole time, you know, and they've just been built upon, surrounded by this huge town, which is quite crazy, which is great because it's brought jobs and things like that. But on the other side of it, it's also risen the prices and everything, so they've got to keep up with that as locals, you know. They've got to keep up with some of the prices. Obviously they get things for cheaper, little, you know, like the basic foods and stuff, but it's not easy for them, it's not, you know. And that's why some of them, like a lot of them, welcoming, and some of them aren't, you know. They and you can see why, you know what I mean? You can see why. I don't need to go into that really, but I never feel unsafe there, you know. I never feel unsafe in these areas. And the majority of people, they're happy, waving, music going, blaring, animals, like cockerels, coming out of houses, like really local, you know. And this is just about a 15-minute cycle ride out of the centre. So I'm just coming up to 5th here, and I know there's some shade, like with some benches around here now, so I can just go and sit down. Actually, I'll go and sit where that memorial is, you know, of Roger Waters. I think, unless it's being taken, there's a bench there and it's in the shade. I'm pretty sure. Check it out. It's not the right time of day for the shade. This is another thing about living here, man. You have to find shade basically to survive. Well, I do anyway. Found a nice little place here. I like that spot. That's a little spot. Oh, let's have a look at this. And a bench for some shade. Here we go. Alright. That's where I'm going to be stopping for a minute. There's a little bench there. Some nice pieces of graffiti as well. For this little place, this is new, 100 natural juice, and this is what I like about this town as well, is that people just pop up and pop a little shop up, and this will be someone just living here. Natural juices, 100%. I'm going to grab one of them in a bit. I've got my own drink here for a while, but I'm going to probably get one of them. That's what I was saying before, buying off local people, buying from local, and you come down to these quieter areas and you just have people set up a little stall on the side of the street selling whatever they've made on the day. Could be poundal, could be like a sweet bread, like a what would you call it? Like a pudding, like a snack, or it could be juices like that, or it could be just things they've made. It's amazing, man, honestly. And that's what's amazing about here, this area, especially just Mexico in general. There's people just selling stuff on the streets, and there's always things on offer. Do you know what I mean? You go down a few minutes down the road, you're going to find something else and something else. I'm just open this bottle. You see, 5 minutes to total eclipse in Mazatlan, Mexico. No way. I can wait there. Let me just have a drink of this, folks. 1 sec. Stay hydrated. Well, I had quite a incident a couple of weeks ago. I actually passed out through dehydration, folks. I passed out in the park. Very scary, actually. And yeah, so I'm keeping very on top of my liquid intake, because I'm doing the same amount of stuff almost, being very energetic, but not hydrating myself enough for this weather. So I'm just gonna sit in the shade here. You see, I'm standing up now. Anyway, let me see if I can see anything. All right, mate. Who's this? Bobby Crush. All right, mate. Hello, Bobby. What does a Mexican carpet fitter shout? Underlay. Yes, it's a good joke. I have heard it before, unfortunately, but yes, very good one. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you. Who else is this? Motley something. 5 minutes to total eclipse in Mazatlan. Yes, cool. So are you in Mazatlan right now, or are you just saying? Are you just stating? The moon now is full in Australia. Nighttime, no sun behind. Oh, I love it. Yes. Well, you never know. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Anyway, let's have a look at what we're seeing here. Not a lot, apart from a hot sun. There's a little bit of cloud, a little bit of misty cloud in the way, but not too much. Yeah. But yes, where was I? I was talking about something. Well, just this town in general. So this is quite a local area. The further you go down that way, the less there is. Basically, you start getting to like the big resorts, and you can't get in there. So these are very local. You go up these little side streets here now. Yeah, you're in local town. That's where I was the other day. I went to a graffiti expedition. There was about 20 artists there, and they had like a hip hop kind of battle as well. It was really cool, actually. It was very nice, good vibe. And I met like 3 I've kept in touch with. Yeah, 3 graffiti artists that I've kept in touch with through that. And some of them are doing art around the town here now, so I've been visiting them while they've been doing it and stuff. It's amazing to watch. Really nice to watch, you know. Something I've wanted to see for forever, basically, as long as I've liked graffiti throughout my whole graffiti life. So I've met some really cool people, and they're also interested in doing something together, like a collaboration, which I'm very interested in doing. So watch this space. Anyway, folks, yeah, I don't think we're going to see much here, to be honest with you. I think it might just go a little bit darker and a little bit, I don't know though, it's not really doing anything. It's not really doing anything at the moment. But it looks like they've got a bit of business at the fruit place here. Anyway, let's see. No, you're in Pembrokeshire, West Wales, watching other channels. No worries. Well, you're in a nice part of the world, man. You're in a nice part of the world, and in a beautiful country, obviously. Yeah. How is it down there? How's the weather at the moment? I'm kind of seeing mixed things. Did you get hit by that storm, whatever the last storm was called, that hit Cornwall and that quite bad? I'm guessing it hit Pembrokeshire quite hard, did it? Or not? My girlfriend told me the eclipse was like 50 minutes ago. Yeah, but it's where we are, Bobby. Where we are, we get it a bit later because we're not in the right place, if that makes sense. So it hasn't made any difference anyway, yet. Because I've been out for a while, and while I've been cycling, it hasn't been making any difference. And I've been looking up at the sun, and there's nada. Nothing, folks, nothing. Anyway. 12:24. See, exactly. But it's different times. It hits different places at different times. So it's like over a time scale, if that makes sense. So the peak of it was 12:24, but it's still, you know, moving. You should be able to see something. Well, actually, folks, I can. Where are my shades? I just saw like the corner. You can't really stare at the sun, but yes, I wonder if that's going to pick up on the screen. But when I look at that very quickly, I can see the right hand of the sun has got like a little bit of a circle taken out of it. Yes, it has. So if anyone watching this, it can tell me if I'm correct in saying that. It's the right side of the sun. It is where I can see the moon. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I'm just doing quick little glimpses, like a quarter of a second each time. Can you see that? Probably not. Sometimes you can see it better in the screen, right? Can I zoom in? Yes. Let me see. Can you see anything? Let me know. Yeah, man, I can see the corner of the sun. Oh, that's amazing. I just wish I could stare at it longer. You can get special glasses, can't you? Yes, man, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Oof. That's amazing. I just wish I had the right glasses. If I had stronger shades. So yes, the right hand side, like almost central into the sun, there's just like a little curve chopped out, almost like a tiny little, you know, the edge of a circle. Well, there we go, folks. But like, I don't think you guys can see it. No? Let's do it again. Where are we? Somewhere there. No. Well, folks, what I am filming there is the eclipse. Definitely there. It's definitely there. What about if I put my shades over the... What about if I go like that? I'm trying to put my shades over the phone so that takes away the glare. But then it's probably not focusing. Is that making any difference? Because I can't really see the screen. I don't have enough hands to... Well, there we go. No, I don't know. I hope so. I hope that's picking something up. But my arms are killing. That's crazy. Oof, I can't hold that any longer. My arms are hurting. Yes, folks. That is the eclipse. Bobby, could you see that? Could you see it? Can anyone see that? See? Exactly, Bobby. Did you see that? Yes. Was it better with the shades? Yeah, it is coming from the right. Yes, there you go. You see. So let me just continue with this for a little bit. It's really hurt my arms, but I think it's disappearing anyways. Sorry for my wobbly arms. I'm trying to I've had to zoom in a little bit. Hola, ¿qué tal? There's people here thinking I'm crazy. They're laughing at me, I'm sure, because I've got my sunglasses over my phone. And I look a bit like a crazy guy, because there's quite a lot of crazy people around here that do crazy stuff, I'm not going to lie. But I can't zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in that way. Let me just put my shades on to see. I want to have a quick look at myself. Yeah, it's still there, but like very little. It's definitely moving away to the right. I think that's what I think I can see. Hence it being here a partial. Oh, that zoomed in loads. A partial eclipse here. I should have brought a tripod or something. Well, I could put you on the phone, but it's a bit difficult on the phone, on the bike, but it's a little bit difficult. Well, there we go, folks. We've seen something at least. At least we've seen it, saw it. At least we saw it, or are seeing it. We are seeing it. And no one else seems to be knowing what's going on. They just think I'm a crazy guy with his shades over his phone. Probably thinking I'm doing loads of LSD or something. Because there is some crazy folk around here, man. Anyway. Yes. We saw it. It's the eclipse. That's if you're wondering what I'm doing. It's like a partial eclipse. You know the eclipse?
Yeah, you can see from here.
Yeah. Can you, if you look at the sun real quick, if you look quickly, on the right hand side, that you can see like a tiny bit.
A cloud, maybe it's
The cloud.
harder. No, it's easier to see it because of the
Yeah, it's on the. You see on the right hand side, you'll just see like a bit of a circle out of the sun. Don't look for too long though.
you know.
Oh, yes,
You see it? Yeah. Don't look too exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Other people are seeing it. You see, so it's not just me, folks. It's not just me. Ah, yeah, with the cloud. Now look at this. Hang on. When there's a cloud over it.
It's going more cover.
Ah, it's going more. Yes, it is. Yeah. I was wrong, folks. It's
going to be a
it's going like full. Oh my days. Let me just put my shades over that. There's some clouds come over it, so it's going more now. It's going to the left actually, so it's going to be like almost full. Yes, folks, it was definitely worth coming down. Yes, yes, yes. If you know anyone that would like to watch this, send them the link to the video, because I'm sure there's quite a lot of people that would like to see the eclipse from here. Can you see that shit? And they just look and then they just continue, and I'm like obsessed. The cloud's gone pretty thick now. But look, man, with the cloud it makes it more visible, it makes it better to see. That's amazing. Let me zoom in. I hope you guys are seeing something. I hope I'm putting the camera in the right place. I'm sure I am. Somewhere around there, right? Yeah. Sorry, folks. Trying my best to get it right again. Put my shades over it. Sorry for the wobbly camera work. It's not very easy. Give mums a rest. Oof. Yeah, folks, it's getting fuller now. That's amazing. How long are we into this? I can't see the screen. Let me just get my glasses, folks. I'm getting old, so I need my glasses. My good old £1.50 ones from Poundland. Let's have a look. Oh, we got a great view, so you got to see it. Perfecto. We've got 25 minutes left. Cool. Anyway, let me see what's in down. Yes, Pembrokeshire has it. So yeah, I heard Pembrokeshire was hard hit as well. I hope it's okay now. I love it down there. I love it down that part of the world. Absolutely love it. Anyways, yeah, we've got over 20 minutes. I think I can just stay on for an hour. So anyway, yeah, I know it's clouded over. Who's this? Sun blessed. Just clouded over the sun here. Are you here? Are you in Mexico? Or no? Or are you just saying it's clouded over wherever you live? But yes, folks, hang on, my arms are a little bit more charged up now, so I can hold my camera up a bit more. It's a little bit difficult trying to hold it up on shades over the camera. Oh man, that's crazy. It looks like a moon. It looks like the moon now. It looks like the moon, half moon. Not even half moon, like the crest moon in the daytime. That's mad. The shades. Is that any better? I'm pretty chuffed that I'm witnessing this, folks. I'm pretty chuffed. I'm pretty happy. I just hope you guys are getting to see it. Can I hold that a bit easier? Probably be easier if I just had a bloody filter on my phone, wouldn't it? Is that too bright? You know, I'm going to save my arms for a little while because it's just getting more and more covered. It's coming over the sun more, so I think we're just going to leave it a little while because it takes its time, doesn't it? It takes its time to move. Such is life, such is life. So we'll just chill here for a little while, folks. If you want to stick with me. If you don't, no worries. I'm just going to hydrate myself again. And yeah, I'm getting hungry as well. Tienes hambre. Time for some lunch soon. I'll get a juice from here probably. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Bien tú? You have to drink things like this here, folks, as well. Electrolyte. So the water that they get here, well, you don't drink the water from the tap anyway. That's obvious. But the thing is, the bottled water that they get here, that they get delivered, which is very cheap. It's cheap for a reason, because it's stripped down of loads of minerals and vitamins and all the good stuff that you need from water is basically not there. So you have to top up those minerals somehow, whether that be putting salt in your water with a bit of lemon or something, some cucumber, or you can buy these kind of things, which a lot of people do. I'm not a big fan, to be honest, but there's things in there that you kind of need, and it's like people rely on it almost, you know. It's a different life out here, folks. I was thinking that I didn't know this, that the water was so stripped down, you know. I know it was stripped down, but not to the extent of what I've been told it is. So yeah, and that could be another reason why I kind of passed out as well, is because I wasn't aware of the lack of vitamins and minerals I was getting, you know. In the UK, the tap water is not great, obviously, but you know, you drink the water from up in the mountains, right up in the mountains there, you know, you got all the minerals, all the stuff that you need from that water. You go places like Switzerland and Austria, where they have running water just straight from the mountain, running through the towns, out of the taps and stuff, you know, out of fountains, and you just fill your bottle up. It's not like that here, folks, unfortunately. But saying that, I got told the other day this is the only state in Mexico that doesn't use fluoride in their water, which is good. You know, that's a good thing, because if you brush your teeth with the water, then you don't want any fluoride in there, really, if you can help it. What we got here? What you got? Just clouded over the sun. Yeah, Sunblast is laughing. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think I just asked you if you're here in Mexico, didn't I? Or whether you were someone else. I don't know. But yeah, let me know. Anyways, where are you? Are you in Mexico? Sunblast sounds like you like the sun. Anyways, but yes, electrolyte. So I just found one of these. Sorry, Bobby, I stole one of your electrolytes from the fridge. I will replace it. I wanted to stop somewhere. I didn't think I'd have time because I wanted to see this eclipse. But I've seen that. I saw those in the fridge, so I took one, Bobby. I will replace. It's the orange one, naranja. It's not bad actually. It's nicer than the blackcurrant one, which reminds me of being ill. So, salute. Let's have a look at this sun. The clouds are disappearing now. It's getting very clear, which is not great for seeing it actually. With just a little thin bit of cloud is perfect, because it just allows your eyes to look at it. It wasn't direct, but it's very direct now. It's very sunny. I can see it. Oh well, yeah, you can. Once you get used to it a little bit, you can look at it.
Looking at that eclipse. Oh yeah.
No, I'm not watching at the eclipse. Yeah, man. No one else knows about it. What's going on?
Yeah, what? Yeah, it's right there, man.
I know, it's cool, isn't it?
Pac-Man.
It is right now.
Pac-Man,
It's like a.
man.
There you go. They know about it. He was saying there's a Pac-Man up in the sky. Fair dues. Oh, we've got a little dog coming here. Hello, mate. Hola. You get street dogs here as well, folks, by the way, in this area specifically. Lots of street dogs. This one here isn't, I don't think, because it's got a collar. Hola! There's one over there that looks like a street dog because it doesn't have a collar and it just looks like a street dog. So you got to be careful around here. They can be quite vicious. They can be quite dangerous because they're there protecting their patch, you know. So I've had a few coming up to me nibbling my ankles, but you just have to kind of ride through it. I'm on the bike mainly, so some places you wouldn't really walk down, you know. I do a bit of dog walking with someone here, and I take his dogs walking with him, and we go through the local streets and stuff. And yeah, some of them aren't too nice, to be honest. It's just a good job his dog's quite big, so we feel quite protected. What am I looking at? Sunblast. You're in Conway. Ah, no way. Oh well. I believe the weather ain't too great there either, but it should pick up soon, eh? It should pick up soon, I hope. But apparently you've had a lot of grey weather there, I believe. But never mind. The weather's not everything. You've got to make the most of the days. The weather is not everything, folks. But it does help. I'm not gonna lie, it does help. Yeah. Anyways, I might have to come on live again if we're not gonna have time probably to see the full potential of this thing. Because like I say, I think I just get an hour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this video in however long I've got left, about 10 minutes probably, 5 or 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna come back on again. I'm gonna cycle a little bit further somewhere, and then I'm gonna see it from there, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of cloud cover as well. That'll be nice. Let me put you on that way. Yeah man, it looks like a Pac-Man. That's funny. Hey man, it looks like a Pac-Man. That's what you said. So he saw something I didn't, folks. I thought it looked like the moon, the glowing moon in the day. It's mad, that, isn't it? It's like the opposite to what it should be. So yes, very interesting indeed. But yeah, the first ever eclipse I've seen in my life, I guess. I can't remember seeing any before. I think the when was the last one, if someone can tell me. I did look, and it was years ago, I know that, but I don't know how long ago it was since there was one, but I didn't see it anyway. I did not see that one. So yes, amazing folks. Really nice day today as well. Really nice. It's little bit windy, so quite often here it can be quite still and humid. But with the wind, it's very nice indeed. And with this little bit of shade that we found here, perfecto. Perfecto. So yes, folks, I think I'm gonna start doing some videos of just little cycle rides I do around here. Just the camera on the bike, and maybe me just, I don't know, talking about what's on the left or the right or whatever, or even silent, you know, just so you guys get a good feel of this town, because it's very interesting, and you see some quite interesting things when you're just cycling along, you know, cultural stuff. Not prying into people's lives, but just cycling along and looking at what people do and how they live, and it's really interesting, you know. Really interesting what people do to survive, basically. Let's get these glasses back on, shall we? The sun is behind clouds, not like the 99 eclipse. There was a partial eclipse in 2000, but the best one was 99. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it was a while ago. Best one was 99. Yeah, I seem to remember one. I can't. Yeah, it might have been around then. It might have been that one. Yeah. Anyway, let me see how much longer I've got. 10 minutes. 10 minutes left. Well, folks, I might just hang up now and then come back on in a bit. Maybe in about, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. Yeah, it's taking a while. It's taking a while. The thing is now that I'm kind of staring at it, I can kind of stare at it. I can see almost like the shape of the moon as well. If that makes sense. I could just see the little bit of the sun out the last time, and now I can see, and there's some cloud coming over, so maybe you're going to be able to see too. I can see the moon now as well. I can almost like see the shape of the moon. The full moon. There we go. That's a good view for me. I can see that very well there now. Yeah, I hope you can see that. Yeah, with the cloud, it's amazing because you get to see it very, very well. And then the cloud's going to disappear and become very bright. Aye, aye, aye. Woo-hoo. All right, folks. Well, yeah, it's taken a little while, so I'm going to be able to cycle up a little bit further and go and chill somewhere else for a little while. Yeah, man. So yeah, like I was saying, I might do some just little cycle rides through the local neighbourhoods, so you guys can see the real side of this town. You know, it's different. I think I've just stared at the sun for a little bit too long because my vision's a little bit purpley. I don't want to do my damage to my eyes, folks. I don't want to be doing damage to my eyes. Oof, yeah, that's crazy. Right in the middle. Anyways, that is mad. There's just like a little bit of purple in the middle. I hope that disappears. Crazy. Almost like a little purple patch in the middle of my vision for a sec. Yeah, this is a little homeless dog. Look. Some of them are very placid, like this guy, I can tell. He's getting on, you know, he's had enough. He just wants a quiet life. So he has to keep clear of all the energetic, aggressive ones, you know, because they'll just have a go at him, basically. They'll have a go at him. Which is a shame. Okay, boy. ¿Todo bien? Find some shade. Anyway, folks, I'm going to cycle for a little bit longer now, I think. Hello, mate. Yeah, I feel sorry for some of these dogs, the older ones, the less fortunate, should I say. Obviously very unfortunate being a street dog anyway, but when you're getting old and you don't have the energy anymore, you've got to really fend for themselves. It's quite sad, man. A lot of people, like myself, I struggle with it, you know. If you like dogs specifically, it's very difficult to see sometimes, you know. The situations that they live in, it's very, very hard. Anyway, off he pops, off he goes. Right, folks, I'm off. I'm going to cycle a little bit longer. See you in a bit. All right. Peace. I don't even know how to switch this thing off. Let's have a go. What do I do? Whoop. See, I don't even know how to switch this off, folks. I can't even leave you if I want. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. All right, folks. Adios.